Looks like the dogs are relaxing. Lexi. She's been for a run, so she's a little hot. Right. Morning, good afternoon now, about 20 past 12. So that's what I've been doing this morning into this afternoon. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to break some of these. Just break all these off. So I'll show you what I'm actually doing. Right, it's that hot I'm actually wet through. Actually swelting. In fact, it's that hot. Humid. Sweat's running into my eyes. So we've got some shells here. Don't know what I'm going to do with these. They're going in the garden. So I'll actually turn the camera around and show you. So what Jovaline bought. Mussels. So they call them green. Just call them green here. They don't call them green mussels, just green. Bought some green. Yeah, it's a shell, it's a mussel. Right, so they'll go in the garden somewhere. Not sure where to put them yet.
I will check right now if there's still some clear string beans. String beans. Where's my cow it here?
Where's your what? Hey!
Ah! Let's go! Come on!
I don't know where dogs have gone. Can you? It's another one, look. Okay. That's okay. Good. Right, guys. I'm going to crack on. I can't hear any music. If there is music, I'll put a light bit of music in the background. So that's what I'm going to do, look. And you can see what I've done. I'm using different kind of leaves. So it's only basically just cuttings. Well, it's just foliage off of other branches. So I'm doing a good job with whatever I do. So I'm gonna put these in a pile, look. Same with these. I'm gonna do all the same. See, all these. I just let them go brown. Once they've gone brown, that's my compost. So I've got green compost and I've actually got a load of dark compost. Now that's malunggay. Rather than waste my malunggay, I thought I'd make some tea. So that's malunggay tea, and then that's just everything. You know, that's me ginger leaves, ginger tea, and then that looks like you've got it. So that looks like, I can't think of word. It's probably papaya. If it's not papaya, it's cucumber. Probably papaya. So it's papaya, ginger, and malunggay tea. And these are some lovely trees I've actually grown. Don't know what to do with them. They have a nice red flower, so that's a tree. And that's it. I'm going to just get crack on. I want plenty of compost. That's what I need. So that's what I'm doing. Malunggay tea and ginger leaves. I've stuck them in some water and I thought I'll make some tea. and then I'll just put it on plants. I mean, I could do a big water, but I ain't got one. So, you know, that's type of thing I'm going to do. And I've also just had a really another good idea. So, that's what I'm doing. Going to pile all my green leaves into one pile. What's that coming? Might be a lorry. It is. It's been down 3 or 4 times, this lorry. Let me just get... I'm not using a gimbal, thank the Lord. It's a lorry. So, it looks like... Got cement on back. Well, see the cement or sand. So, you know, looks like somebody's got a big job on. Because there's lorry after lorry, there's a big job going off. Probably at the farm. So what I'm going to do as well is I like to see a lot of even a lot of these herbal plants I'm not using, and Jovelin don't use them, you know, which is a pity really. If they've got good health benefits like this one, it's show you easy to grow. So that there, see, I'm actually going to come and I'm going to actually cut them off. So I'm actually going, it's already been trimmed and it grows like crazy. So what I think I'll actually do with this, it's a wow, I can smell it, you know, I can smell it from here. It's that pungent, it's got a lovely menthol, and it's really good for coughs and things, but so is malunggay. Right, I'll tell you about malunggay. Here in the Philippines, if you've got mineral deficiencies, you can actually use malunggay, and it's just got so many good health benefits. So has this one, but I've been told by somebody what come looking for some malunggay, you know, I think it's one of his grandkids have got a really bad cold. He's been giving them this for about a week, and they're a lot better on it, but he says they do better on malunggay. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But wow, when you cut this, here and there, it's got a really pungent, it's really lovely. So it looks like caterpillars have been eating it. I always leave caterpillars alone. I love caterpillars. I love to see butterflies. They've been spraying all land around here. They've just killed them all off. And we're looking at get 1 or 2, you know, 1 or 2 butterflies, which I love to see, the different butterflies. But, you know, there was something else I wanted to chat about. Can't remember. Hopefully I remember it. So, I cut our malunggay tree down yesterday, right? Well, I didn't cut the tree, I cut one of the big branches. So that's what we've got left. That's our malunggay, and it's grown from a little twig like this. So it's just grown from a little twig. So that's our malunggay. I've got another malunggay across there, and when I actually cut this off, what I actually did, I thought, I'm not going to waste it. Even if I walk up and down the province planting them. Now, these again, that heavy, so these are what my flowers are like. I can actually grow giant plants, and this is a giant. For this species of plant, it's giant. Now you can see that says malunggay, and it looks like this has fallen it, and it's stripped these back. But it's no problem, hopefully it'll seed. What? So this, I'm going to cut it. It's just got so giant and heavy, and it's got lots of seed on. Let me just show you. Yeah, if I can just pull it off. Not so easy when you're holding. So that's the seeds. Look, we've got a lovely butterfly there. See? So I'll leave these plants for butterflies. I'm not going to cut that. I'm just going to bend it over there. And all these seeds, so I love to see butterflies. Do not kill your butterflies. Right, so you can see, all you do with these seeds, get them in your hand, just chuck them all over, and that's what happens, look. They just self-seed. They're everywhere. And I'm always getting bit with these red ants. So, you know, that's just malunggay. So I'm growing another malunggay. Now that plant's actually fallen on it, I'm going to strip the branches. So that's all you do. Just throw it anywhere, throw that anywhere, and it'll probably just grow you lots of plants. See, I've got a seed on the back of my neck. So even that seed, if I walk in field and it actually falls, it'll just self-seed. And I've just remembered. Now, when you go to a lot of these garden centres in England, they sell fake flowers. Fake flower, like I've just said, you know, this plant here, this, it snaps, just snaps off very, very easily. It's a lovely plant, it looks really nice, and it's nice just to grow for its foliage. And it's got beautiful health benefits. And it's not mint, it's menthol. It smells of menthol, very, very strong smell. Now I'm going to use this as tea. So I'm going to make a tea with my long guy, so that can go in there. I'll sort it out in a moment. So that's what I'm going to start and do, fertilise some of these plants with this tea. And like I said, in England, you go to buy a plant, you go to a Wentworth Garden Centre, South Yorkshire, so that's in Wentworth. You go into Wentworth Garden Centre, or garden centres around England. There's lots of lovely looking flowers. They don't last 2 minutes, there's no smell, they're fake. They're a fake plant. You buy it, take it home, it looks really nice for a week or two, thump, it's gone. And you've spent a lot of money. And I think what it needs doing in England is, I think you need to be going to a garden centre and saying, look, I don't want fake flowers, I don't want fake plants. Can we have flowers and can we have plants that attract butterflies and insects? Real nature, real plants. And something what smells absolutely beautiful and attracts bees and wasps and butterflies. You know, but it's got a nice smell. Instead of going to Wentworth Garden Centre, all over the UK, this is the garden centres all over. So that must mean there's either a dog or somebody walking on the path. So, you know, go to Wentworth Garden Centre and say, have you got a plant that smells absolutely lovely and it attracts wildlife, instead of fake flowers and fake plants that actually just go thump after a week when you buy it. And like I said, that plant there, you can walk up to it and you can smell it. It smells beautiful, it's menthol. And I've noticed this when I was in England. I thought, there's no smell to any of these plants. You know, and I found a plant in Wentworth. And I wish I've got nowhere to grow plants in England. When I get round to it, I will actually grow plants. And I'm sure I'll be able to make a good bit of money doing it. So I found this plant in Wentworth. It's where the college is, Wentworth College is, and it'll be there now. I'm sure it'll be there now if they haven't knocked the college down. If it's flowers, I can't remember the colour of flowers, it could be pink or purple. Wow, it's got a beautiful scent to it and it smells absolutely gorgeous. Go and snap a bit off, put it in your garden, you'll have an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous plant. But that's what's it now. You know, you just have not, looks like a KX, you just have not got good plants anymore in England. There's no scent to it and it's just commercialised. So, you know, you need to be going to these garden centres and saying, we don't want these, we want plants that actually have a nice pungent smell and they last for years and years. Not something what lasts for 5 minutes and it's thump, right? But if that's what you guys like, just spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on plants that last 2 minutes, well, you know, it's up to you. So, looks like they're putting a pipe in here, look, they've got pipes. Oh, it could be a pit. Morning! Well, afternoon. There, look. Morning! Oh, good afternoon. I keep saying good morning, it's afternoon. So I don't know what Joveline's doing. So that's it, you know. Buy plants. See, a lot of my plants will look really good, but there's one or two that's not looking good. And I'm thinking they need feed. Same with tomato plants, they don't grow very well here unless you feed them. And you have to protect them or they just get hammered with insects. So that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to create a lot of mulch and I'm just going to have a big pile of green leaves, and then when I come round to it, you know, I'll just strip it with my hand, and all the stem, I'll just chuck that to side. When it's dried and it starts to rot, it's going underground. So that's you know what's happening here in the Philippines is, sorry, in England. There's just no smell, no scent, and it's a pity all butterflies round here, a lot of them have been killed off. You've seen we've got 1 or 2 beautiful butterflies, but in the morning this garden was just full of butterflies. They've disappeared. So that's where poisonous fertiliser. It's not organic here in the province. It's not organic. You can't grow organic here in the province unless you're a small farmer. You're just impossible to do it. Right, so these runner beans, they're climbing now. So hopefully we've got runner beans. And like I said, every plant that you'll see in this garden, every one of them, every one is all done by cuttings. That's done by a cutting. You know, you just pull it off and then you take these leaves off. So what you do is you just take your leaves off, and you know, just take your leaves off. Hard to do. So just take your leaves off, snap it, you know, take your leaves off, and then just stick it in a pot or straight into soil, and make sure it's got a little bit of water, it's damp. So that's what I'm going to do with these. But lovely pungent smell. I'm going to make some tea and feed the plants. Right guys, have a great afternoon. Hopefully we can get to Mercia. See, I don't know if you can see it, look. We get some beautiful butterflies. See, some beautiful butterflies, but they're in decline. So then that's where everyone spraying the damn poison on the plants. Right guys, have a great day. It's a wrap. So hopefully we can get to, if you're coming to Mercia, you're coming to Bacolod City, or if you're near, like Jovelyn's got a runner bean. So that's good. They'll see you from here. It's not, it's...
Hold it.
What?
There's got some...
Yeah, it's got some damage, probably pest, and it's rotting at ends, probably pest. So hopefully we've got runner beans coming very soon. And if you're here in Mercia, you're in Bacolod, or you're on Negros Occidental, Cebu, you're coming over, and you want to meet up for a coffee, you'll have to buy coffee. So, you know, but it's not so dear if you're coming, guys, and you want to meet up and say hello, you know, you're very welcome, and we'll meet you in Mercia, and you know, we'll have a good chat to you, and it'd be nice to see you. So have a great day, take care, God bless. Here from the garden.